Hi, and welcome to First Class Interview. Today, we have the pleasure to talk to a U.S. Marine, Oscar Sassarini. Oscar, welcome to the interview.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, let's jump to it and tell us who is Oscar Sassarini.
Well, I was born in La Paz, Bolivia on the 22nd of February, 1973, and moved to the United States when I was around 12 years old to Miami, Florida.
Excellent, excellent. All right, and when and how you decided to become a U.S. Marine?
Well, throughout my life, I was going back and forth between Bolivia and the United States. I would study all through high school and middle school and some college, but didn't find a discipline that I needed in order to better myself and get to my goals. So when I was around 19, living with a family member of mine in South Beach, Florida, one day I decided that I was going to borrow the car and go about 190 streets all the way to Miami and look at recruiters. Recruiters are those military personnel that they look and they get people into the military. And that's how I ended up there and looked at a couple of options, Air Force, Navy, Army, but decided that the Marine Corps was the one that was going to give me what I needed, that discipline to follow through and become a better person.
Wow, that's very, very interesting. Tell us, Mr. Sassarini, what was the most challenging in your career?
In my career, besides going through 3 months of boot camp, which are designed to strip you away from who you are as a civilian and build you back up as a Marine. Besides those 3 months within my career, I would say it's training in order, making sure you're ready to go to combat. And it's actually not the combat itself. It is actually the training that you do before you get there.
Wow. Wow. All right. And to light it up a little bit, could you tell us something funny that happened that you remember as Marine?
Oh, I have a whole bunch of anecdotes, but some of the funniest things are when you're in another country. Like in myself, I've been to several, but one is Japan, which I like very much, like the culture and all that. And you go out and you're trying to mingle with society, with the culture in there, and sometimes you're not accepted. You don't understand. You don't understand that they don't want Americans, especially American soldiers, maybe going into their bars or these places because it's only Japanese. So you're trying to speak the language, but it just comes out all backwards. And yeah, I mean, those are good times, and you do them a lot, but they're certainly great memories.
That's funny, sir. That's funny. And for last, would you recommend the Marines to the youth, to the young people out there?
Absolutely. The Marines and in general the U.S. Armed Forces is not for everybody, but if nobody's gonna know until they try it, and it's something that what the military gives you as far as discipline, not only for in your life, it's going to have big returns later on throughout your whole life, because just to iterate a little more on discipline, it's in the Marine Corps, discipline is the instant willing obedience to all orders, respect for authority, and teamwork. But the most important as a Marine, as an individual, is that you get a self-assessment of yourself and where you're at in your life, and vice that where you want to be, so your goals. And then you make changes to better yourself and to better your team. And that is discipline. It's not always the cut and dry physical discipline that most people are used to.
Wow. Thank you very much, Captain. And it was a pleasure to have you on this segment that is interviews, first-class interviews. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Ok, corte. Excelente, señor. Pónmelo otra vez a Mauricio por ahí. ¿Estás todavía ahí?